Hello everybody, I'm back and I think I fixed everything on the Nikon S4's shutter mechanism. Now I'm gonna make this video as a supplement to the previous video that I did, and I'm gonna add some more details on the repair. So let me zoom out. So the slow lever shaft and the slow lever mechanism had to be replaced. So this is the old one, and as you can see, it's actually rocking back and forth. Now I can solder this, but this thing is made of aluminium, so solder's not sticking, so it's not gonna work. So I found a replacement from my spares box from a Nikon F. Okay, so the height of this thing determines if it gets hit by the pole of the second curtain or not. Okay, so as you can see, on the original one, a notch has been filed on one corner so that it slides like this when the second curtain claw hits it like this. Now if it doesn't, then it's going to stay stuck like this because it's too sharp. Okay, now to adjust how high this thing is, it's either you bend this tongue over here, which effectively also bends the slow speed selector, or you can, just like what I did, I filed this thing a little bit. Okay, so this is about let me see, this is the height of the new one. So the old one is probably 56.55. So yeah, I know that's a very small amount, but everything adds up, and you have to make it really precise. Okay, so I filed and smoothed the, how do I zoom this out? Okay, so I filed and smoothed the end of this thing, the slow lever shaft, so that the slow lever is higher. Okay, it's sitting higher, so it gets caught by the, see, by the claw. Okay, let's go to time so that you can see it happen. It's kind of dark, see? Okay, I want you to check this out. So slow lever and the second curtain claw. Okay, see, that's T, and that's catching this thing. Okay, never ever bend the claws of the shutters because they are made of aluminium alloy and they can break because they're brittle. They're not made of brass. So what else? So just like what I mentioned on a previous video, this thing regulates the, what you call this thing, the escapement. Okay, and mine was deformed, so I had to bend this a bit so that every time I change it to 1/15 or 1/8, it engages the escapement. I mean, it lifts the yoke a bit. Okay, see what happens. I know it's very dark, but whatever. I don't know how to, you know what, these smartphones these days, they do so many things, but sometimes it's just too complicated. Okay, so here it is. I'm getting the wrong driver. Okay, so here it is. So let's see, changeover lever according to the repair manual. I just call it the regulator. Okay, see, so 1:8 is actually the beginning of the slow speeds, because at 1:15, this 1:15, okay, it doesn't engage it much, but at 1:8, that's where the slow speeds really start. Okay, one second. Okay, now, pardon my sniveling. Now, from 1:8, it engages the retarder, and from 1:15 and on, it disengages it. See, I'm at the fast speeds right now: 1,000, 500, 250, 125, 60, 30. Now 30, it engages it a bit. Okay, see, 15. Okay, so it works a little bit, but not so much. Okay, so the reason why 1:15 and 1:8, and maybe to some extent 1:4, 1/4, 1/8, and 1/15 are so sensitive in most Leica type shutters. That's from the Nikon S, S2, S3, S4, SP, all the way to the F, and maybe even to the F2. Why it's sensitive is because it's the junction between the slow and the fast speeds where it's being governed by both. It's very finicky, and it can get really frustrating because you have to just get everything right. If you didn't, then you know you're never gonna get it right. Okay, so okay, how do I zoom this out? Wow. Okay, so this is the, again, this is the Nikon S4, and it has a manual reset counter. Okay, so what else do I have to mention? What else did I adjust? Okay, so again, this thing is for adjusting your 1 second speed. So it's an eccentric screw or an eccentric cam. So it moves this thing left and right, and this thing just for the, if I'm not mistaken, this is for the 1 is to 2, 1 is to 4, and 1 is to 8 seconds of speed adjusted for the slow speeds. Okay, and let's go over here. Can be hard to see, so let's zoom in. So this is for 1/60th, 1/500, and to adjust 1 is to 1,000, you have to, where is it? Okay, it's not visible. You have to adjust this, I think. Okay. I think that's about it. Let's see. It's actually very tiring, to be honest, adjusting stuff. But so long as it works, I'm fine. Okay. So yeah. See you guys next time. Say bye bye to the Nikon S4. Thank you. Bye bye.